Hi guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today guys, another video, and today guys, we're reviewing season 1 of The Umbrella Academy, which the second season just came out this past week, and one morning I woke up, I was like, you know what, I've heard pretty good things about this show, so I started season 1 and was hooked immediately. Like, if you haven't seen this show and you've been thinking about giving it a try, go give it a try. You'll absolutely love it like me. But and I literally just started season 2, like I'm on episode 2 right now, so I'll review that as soon as I get done with that. And I'm gonna try to keep stuff out of season 2 from this season 1 review, but this will include spoilers. So season 1 of The Umbrella Academy is pretty much I feel like the storytelling's a lot like The Haunting of Hill House, but kind of more superhero-y. Like, the storytelling, like, is kind of the same, I would say. Like, each episode kind of based around one character or whatnot, but each character gets, their time to shine. But, and pretty much, it's about the super dysfunctional superhero family that are trying to, stave off the apocalypse, which is coming up very soon, which they know has something to do with their sister Vanya, which, earlier in the show, they're like, oh, yeah, she's just ordinary or whatever, but then I was like, yeah, she's gonna end up learning she has some kind of superpower or whatever, and she's the most powerful of all, which let me just say, the apocalypse scene at the very end of the season with the moon and the coming out, that is absolutely terrifying. But that cliffhanger, if I watched this whenever it first came out, like back last year, like, honestly, I probably would just hate the ending because, then I have to wait for it. But, since I can go straight into season 2, I absolutely love it. It's great. And, the characters in the show are really what makes it. Like, some of my favorites is Klaus. I absolutely love with, what they done with him in the show. And he's just hilarious and all that. Like, there's some really funny stuff. I like Pogo pretty good. Sad that he died. That he had a very unfortunate death. I really like, Ben, even though, he's really a ghost, and I'm really interested to see what happened to him. I think they explain it in season 2, but I haven't got to that part yet, but, from what it sounds pretty tragic. Him and Klaus have an interesting, kind of chemistry there or whatnot. And then I also really like, Hazel. Hazel and Cha-Cha, I kind of, at first, was kind of like, but, I came to love Hazel, I don't know, I just really like his story of Agnes and all that, and him and Cha-Cha fighting, and it's really interesting, though, with, like, the commission and all that, you got the handler and all that, I don't know, all that stuff is just great world building, I absolutely love it. And also, one of my favorite characters is, number 5, I absolutely love him, he is fantastic. Like, I would say the show really revolves around him and Klaus, really. Luther, he's kind of a dick, like, especially near there, he's the one that really brought on the apocalypse upon them or whatnot. Allison, she's kind of a dick sometimes too, but I guess she's a little bit more of an animal because she's got a daughter or whatnot, I guess. But, the real dick here, though, is their father, which he was just cold-hearted, and, what he did to those kids is absolutely terrible. Like, he emotionally stunted them and scarred them, like, for life. Like, all this is really his fault, that he killed himself just to bring them back together to steer off the apocalypse or whatnot. But, they could even do that, so then, they have to time travel at the end and all that. But like, the story, there ain't the main story is, they're trying to steer off the apocalypse, but it steers off a lot of things, due to time travel and all that. Like, one of the episodes calls The Day That Wasn't, because at the end, 5 travels, and, changes that day, so it never really happened, and then the next episode is The Day That Was, and, you got all that, and then, you got, Harold Sherman or whatever, or Leonard Peabody, which he was in for it because, we saw his tragic backstory, with his father or whatnot. And, like they said, he was really the fuse for what, set off Vanya, which, like the last episode, the White Violin, like, she's straight up creepy looking at, who knew the end of the world be brought by a violin concert or whatnot. But holy crap, though, she is powerful as hell, though. But, like, and I do wish there was more scenes of them fighting together, to be honest, because the really only scene you get is at the end at the concert or whatnot, which that's really cool. I love when Klaus, brings Ben and he's able to do his ghostly or whatever. But I'm honestly really interested to see where, some of these, not really loose, but kind of ends left frayed kind of end up, because, I kind of, what starts to happen. But honestly, I just love, some of the character interactions between, like 5 and Klaus, especially Klaus. He interacts everybody greatly. The only character I didn't really have too much to say on is Diego, because, his story is kind of basic or whatnot, but I guess, he's up for murder or whatever for Patch or whatnot. But I don't know. He's really honestly also a dick. So, this, I guess the whole family's dysfunctional. It's kind of funny, though, that the really only reasonable one really is Klaus. He's high all the time. But The Umbrella Academy Season 1 is absolutely a fantastic show. I would highly suggest it, especially even if you're a little bit interested. But I'll probably give this show about a 9 out of 10. Like, this show is absolutely amazing. But hopefully I'll be back with a review of Season 2 relatively soon. But anyway, guys, check out my Twitter and Discord, link in the description. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!